Thank you so much for that introduction. As Ben Bowman has said, I am the Youth City Councilor. And one of the things that really stood out to me when I first joined was how willing Council President Lube was onto welcoming me onto the council and how open she was to like showing me the ropes and teaching me about a lot of the intricacies as to how council worked. And whenever I had any questions, I always knew that I had someone to turn to. And as someone that didn't know a lot about local government before the last couple of years, I think she's an excellent role model and an excellent person to just turn to for anybody, especially youth, to have any questions towards. While talking to a lot of my peers, they have said that politics and local government in general is really intimidating. I know that it doesn't seem intimidating to a lot of people, and I know that there is a learning curve, but it's always about making that connection. And Heidi Lube has always been there in the community and always makes an effort to connect to people. And that means a lot to me and a lot to my peers because you went to the voter registration drive. And for the first time, a lot of my peers said that they actually felt a connection with their elected leaders. And you were there for that special moment that a lot of people don't get to experience. But I'm sure that when you are elected as mayor, you will be making so many of those connections and changing so many people's civic duties. Um, I'm going to be the well, I know I talk a lot about climate change and climate policy, but you listening to youth is crucial when it comes to um, advocating for climate policy. So I think that's another huge thing that youth voters should be looking out for is which candidate highlights the issues that we are facing the most. And I know that Heidi Lube will make sure to highlight those voices and highlight those struggles and come up with plans and policy created by the community to make sure that Tigard has a plan to solve these problems. She has always been the one to listen and organize and plan around community involvement. When we were talking about city council term limits, she was the one that advocated for community responses. And we had a fabulous and fantastic amount of people submitting testimony and submitting comments that we use to make our decisions. And I think we need elected officials that go out of their way to be that vessel of communication. And I know that Heidi will be that advocate.